Hey, it's Cliff, and today we're going with Zero Sugar Monster to wake up. I do have my co-pilot with me back here. He's just taking a rest. So today I just want to talk about Bitcoin 2024, which is taking place in Nashville. Now, I will show you an agenda of what's going on at this conference. It kicked off just today. You can watch it on Rumble. I'll put the link down below. And just to go ahead and jump into what the video is about, Donald Trump is the keynote speaker at a Bitcoin conference, which to me is just weird that somehow cryptocurrencies has become this political climate where Republicans are for crypto and the Democrats are not. But we did see in the past where Donald Trump was not for crypto. I believe he called Bitcoin a scam, but now he's headlining our conferences and apparently he's a pro crypto guy. So overall, I guess that's good that you see these politicians coming around so they can make better policies for cryptocurrencies. But I'm not gonna lie, for someone who watched Hillary Clinton call Bitcoin magic internet money, this is just very weird to me. Now, if we put our tinfoil hats on, there is a rumor going around that Donald Trump at the end of this conference is going to announce that one of his policies is going to be that he is going to back the US dollar with Bitcoin. Personally, I think that's total BS. I don't think it's going to happen, but I just want to bring it up so we can kind of toss the idea around in the comments and see if anyone else actually is agreeing with this. If he did make such a statement like that, or even just anything in favor of Bitcoin, I feel like it's going to send us to the moon and we're going to get another pump. We've been so close to almost hitting a new all-time high. Now, recently it's retraced a little bit, but we were sitting around 64 last time I looked, and we only needed to get to like 73. And the way Bitcoin moves, that was such an easy goal to accomplish. So maybe by the end of this conference, he'll say something positive and Bitcoin will moon again. Now, again, we don't want Bitcoin to be a political tool. It seems like now we have Republicans on board. There is our libertarian candidate, who is Robert F. Kennedy, who was definitely on board with Bitcoin. And with Biden dropping out of the race and him being replaced by Kamala Harris, it seems like the angle they're trying to spin with Kamala Harris is that she is some new, young, hip candidate, and that makes me think that she would be pro-Bitcoin. Now, we still have to wait to see how this is going to play out, but there is hope that this isn't going to be a political issue. And to not make it a political issue, it seems like the CEO and the people running the Bitcoin Conference 2024 did extend an invite out to Kamala Harris to see if she wanted to speak at this conference, because we have Donald Trump, obviously Republican. We have RFK, who's our libertarian person. I don't know if he's still running anymore, to be honest. I think he might have dropped out and supported Donald Trump at this point, but I could be wrong on that one. But anyway, then if Kamala came, we would have our Democratic Party leader right there, and everything would seem like it's not a political issue. So they did extend an invite to her, and I'm going to show that to you now. So I do have an article here from Decrypt. I just want to show you that David Bailey is the organizer of Bitcoin Magazine, and what he had done is he sent out this tweet here that said, "We're in talks with Kamala Harris campaign for her to speak at the conference. Would be very savvy of her to reset the Democrat position on the fastest growing voter bloc in the country. They're making up their minds today." And it seemed very favorable that she was going to come. Why would she not want to change her party dynamics and come out here? It's an easy win for her, right? Granted, Donald Trump is going to be there and there could be some conflict, and you know how like those speeches go back and forth. So maybe she doesn't want to deal with that, or maybe she doesn't want to change her idea on crypto. But there was a follow-up tweet by David Bailey, and he says, "Kamala Harris will not be speaking at the Bitcoin conference. No surprise. What can she say to us when she's actively imprisoning developers, forcing our industry overseas, attacking proof of work? It would have been a disaster for her. All eyes are on Trump, who again is the keynote speaker of this event." So obviously this guy's a little bit upset when it comes to her not accepting the invitation to come to the conference, but I'm gonna hold back a little bit and think that maybe she's still kind of deciding on her policies and what she's gonna go forward with. I'm not gonna bash her right now and say, oh, she's anti-crypto, but we will see as the campaign trail keeps going on, what her policies are going to be and how she's developing her ideas towards cryptocurrencies. And again, I say that because I don't want Bitcoin to be a political issue. I want it to be a utility that people use. It should just be like money. Obviously a better version of money, but it should just be like money. And as we still think about Kamala Harris, I do have another Decrypt article that says where Kamala Harris potential VP picks stand on Bitcoin and crypto. And this is going to give you a little brief summary of what their opinion is. It says Kamala Harris' choice of running mate could indicate how she plans to govern if elected, and leading contenders for the spot show varying degrees of support or caution towards crypto. Now at this point, she hasn't even hinted at who she's going to pick for her VP, but that will be very important for the policies of crypto. It goes on to say some contenders like Josh Shapiro and Andy Bashar have been actively involved with or supportive of crypto-related activities at a state level, while others like Roy Cooper have taken a more cautious approach. The crypto stances of other leading choices like Gretchen Whitmer and Mark Kelly are less clear, but they have political allies who support pro-crypto legislation or have otherwise indicated potential openness to the industry. So obviously the ideas of her VP are going to be very important on how she decides to feel about crypto, but at the end of the day, this is run by the Democratic Party. They probably already have their ideas about crypto, and if history is going to repeat itself, it shows that their ideas on crypto, when it comes to people like Elizabeth Warren, they're not very good. But again, I'm still optimistic that there could be a change in the future. So Kamala, if you want people to like you, go ahead and pick a pro crypto VP and maybe you'll get more votes. So here is the headliners of the Bitcoin 2024 conference. Obviously we got Donald Trump big at the top, but you can see we have RFK, Kathy Wood's going to speak, Michael Saylor is always at this. They have Russell Brand, who gives a fuck about Russell Brand. Edward Snowden, him doing a little speech would be pretty cool. And I would definitely want to hear from Vivek. I actually like him as a Republican candidate. He's pretty good. They do have an agenda page where you can kind of go through and see if there's any kind of speech that you want to actually look at here. I will paste this down below in the description, but just so you know, today is the first day, Thursday, the 25th of July, and this is a 3-day event, if I'm correct. If I scroll down, yeah, Friday. So here's tomorrow. And the final day, which I'm assuming Trump will speak at the end of this, is going to be Saturday. So again, I'll paste the agenda down below. You don't have to go to this. You don't have to buy tickets. It's all being done on Rumble, as you can see right here. The live feed is going already. It is an interesting choice that they decided to go with Rumble this year. I've pretty much only seen them use YouTube in the past, but I don't know, maybe with Trump being their headliner this year, they decided to go with a little bit more of a conservative angle. I don't know. I could be looking into that a little bit more than I should be, but yeah, it's on Rumble and I'll paste a link to it in the description. So that's pretty much it for this video. I look forward to seeing some great conversations at the Bitcoin 2024 conference. I find the topics are usually interesting if you're really into crypto and if you're a nerd like me. So let me know what you think down in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.